Hey, this is DragonofEternity, and welcome back to Dark Souls for episode 22. Now, this episode... how do I put this? I recorded this a while ago, and my mic didn't... well, it was muted, so this is post-commentary. And already off the bat, we have a dark spirit invading us, Man-Eater Mildred. Now, Man-Eater Mildred, what can I say about her? Well, basically, according to the lore, she's one of the female butchers that we encountered in the depths. Or she's becoming one of the butchers. Yeah, I think I've mentioned this before, but the butchers are female. So yeah, this undead, this hollow, I guess, is in the first few stages of becoming a butcher. Yeah, kinda creepy if you think about it. Kinda creepy. Now, I'm actually trying to think of what I do in this episode because I took a little look at it. I've written down some notes, but I'm not completely sure of what I did. Now, I think I go over here to see a certain NPC, maybe? And I think he's behind there. By the way, sorry if you hear some silence, I need to mute my mic for certain reasons. Yep, there he is. Shiver of the East. Now, I think I mentioned this before, you need to be in the Forest Hunters Covenant, and then he will appear in Blighttown. You can buy his equipment. And we will be buying a ton of Uchi katanas from him. Basically, he'll sell them cheap. Yes, he will. Yeah, basically, I'll be buying a bunch of Uchi katanas, getting them to max level, I guess. Max reinforcement. And I'll be basically making them into different things. So I'll get a fire one, a lightning one, a war one, a normal one, I think. Yeah, I think I decided to go for an Uchi katana plus 15 for this playthrough. You see, the furthest I've gotten so far in recording-wise, this is a long bit in the future, it's like I've done about, I don't know, basically I've recorded up to the part 40, so I'm like a few weeks ahead in recording. Yeah, I basically, for those who have completed the game, who know what the layout is, I've basically gone up to an Orlando. And there was a fade out here because I basically took a while, took like a couple of minutes looking at some wikis to find out what I want for the Uchi katanas. Because I do plan to join the Covenants, which will make this guy disappear. So yeah, that is the thing. And this guy, when I discovered him, I had no idea who he was and what he did. And turns out I accidentally activated his dialogue over there. So yeah, it turns out this ninja is a bodyguard of Shiver of the East. Yeah, I did not know that. So yeah, he'll be basically around protecting the guy, and if you try to attack Shiver of the East, he'll attack you. So yeah, there's that. Also, apparently some uncut dialogue or uncut events. If you get a certain weapon in the game and show to him, he will steal the weapon, attack you and possibly kill you, and then he'll flee to his own world thing, which you invade, and yeah, you kill him and get the weapon back, I think. Now, I'm trying to think of what I do after this, because it feels like I've explained stuff. I guess I can talk about the crag spiders. They were once human. Yeah, undead have been transformed into whatever the hell they are. So, yeah. I guess, oh yeah, one thing I can talk about, around here there is an NPC called, I think, Kilana? Yeah, she should be at this exact spot. But however, to make her appear, you need a Pyromancy Flame plus 10. Yeah, you need to upgrade the Pyromancy Flame, which I think I do in a couple of episodes. I think. So yeah, there is that. And I should probably mention that Blighttown? Oh yeah, this guy attacked me with a rock. Oh my god, a giant rock! Yeah. Or maybe it's a giant dung pile. You never know with these people. And you can backstab them, which is very nice. So yeah, as I was saying, ouch to the giant rock being hit at me. Yeah, as I was saying, Blighttown went a lot better than I thought it was going to go. I thought the FPS was going to go down to minimal, but it didn't go down as bad as I thought, and while picking pickaxe I got hit by a rock. So yeah, it turns out in some other areas there is worse FPS. Maybe it was because while I was recording I didn't have much space on my hard drive, so my PC went into slow mode, which made the recording and the game go into slow mode, although I do see some FPS drops here. Now that I look at the recording. Yeah. So I'm trying to think of what I do around here this episode. I kill these three, I think, and then I take a circle around the swamp in order to pick up the items, and also kill some enemies. So yeah, if you take a look up there, that is quite the view. And we will be using that elevator there to get back up to Firelink Shrine in about 3-4 episodes, I want to say. Yeah. Go ahead, this whole world is pretty beautiful. It's pretty epic on a grand scale. You could do without the frickin' enemies being there, but it's awesome. So, yeah, there is that. And I don't know what to talk about right now. Let's see, there's the leeches. I guess I'll talk about them whenever I come to them. In fact, there's one right there to the left of me. So I think there's an item around here? Yeah, there's an item right there. Pyromancy, Poison Mist, and a Tattered Cloth set. Now, I think if you chose Pyromancy as your starting outfit, starting class, then you would have that as your starting gear. And do I fight that thing? What am I doing? Fighting that. Okay, so then do I go for that creature? What am I doing? Dragon! Dragon of the past, what are you doing? Oh, you're going for that then. Okay. Unless I go around the circle from here to the other side. I don't remember what I do. Ah well. So there's another large soul of Proud Knight. And there... Oh, it leech followed me. And Tabby Dozy. So yeah, these giant leeches. Lovely. Now, these leeches, I think this one dropped one actually. Yep, these drop large Titanite shards. Now, large Titanite shards, they're used for reinforcing your armor, which... Yeah, they're used to reinforce your armor. Not much I can say, and I think in between this episode and the next episode, I grind a lot for these large Titanite shards. In fact, I think I pretty much maxed out my inventory with them. And I use one for... Do I use a level for dexterity? Yeah, I do. Okay, so we're going to, I think, the Elite Knight set? Yeah, we are. Large Titanite set. Large Titanite shards, Elite Knight set. Right, I use one for the +4, and is that all I do? I guess that's all I do. Okay. Unless I use one for the Katana? No, I don't. I forgot what level the Katana is at this point. I know I bring it up to +10 at some point, but not sure which episode. So yeah, as I said, I recorded like up to part 43, 44. I basically try to keep to the 20-minute episode format. Although that does kind of... yeah, there are a lot of episodes that go over 20 minutes, and for that I do apologize. But for... well, I guess for those who have done the game, for Sense Fortress, I basically made it one giant recording session. And I think I might stick to that format. Although that doesn't really come along till episode late 30s. So yeah, I still got another like 4 weeks of this. Another 4 weeks of this format. And by the way, yeah, like I said, I do apologize if the long episodes are unappealing, because I don't know if it's because people don't want to watch this episode. not want to watch Dark Souls, or if YouTube is being a douche with its uploading thing again. But for the past couple of weeks, I haven't really got that many views on videos, and I don't know why. I mean, I wish people would talk to me about why they don't want to watch my stuff. It would be very nice. Yeah, and I don't know, maybe it's because just people in general having a bad weekend. Oh, do I die here? No, I survive. Okie dokie. And are those two coming after me? Yes, they are. Now, I should say, while grinding for these in between episodes, I died a couple of times, a few times even. I died a lot, and ooh, green Titanite shards. Now, although I do max those out pretty quickly, they are useful if you want to upgrade your gear in the holy style. How do I say this? Yeah, it's basically you convert it into a holy spec for your weapons at least. Maybe your shields too. Oh, I forgot about this. So yeah, you use the green Titanite shards for holy stuff. Now, this giant tree, as you can tell, you hit that wall and there is a hidden treasure chest. And this contains a twin humanity. Yes, there we go. And if you go behind it and slash again, there's another hidden wall. And if you go down here... By the way, I do apologise if it goes blurry in a couple of bits. I just don't know how to fix that. Maybe it's because I'm recording in 1600 by 900 and then I bring it down to 1280 by 720, maybe? I'm not entirely sure. So yeah, with that, we are in a optional area, the Great Hollow. Now, I think next episode I do decide to go down here. And might as well say it is a douche going downwards. I ended up losing my souls quite a lot and dying quite a few times to fall damage. All because there were a few areas, a few branches where there are items. I try to go get those items and yeah, it didn't go too well. So I think I upgrade the chest piece here? Yeah, I upgrade the chest piece. So yeah, I think if you get to +6, then it goes on to Titanite chunks, which I don't have that many yet, and I see the FPS dropping right there. Yeah, this tree and the area after it, it was quite a bother for me to go through it. But, a bit spoilers, I did go through it, I did get the items there, and I did fight the enemies there. So yeah, it all worked out in the end. Apart from losing humanity and souls, but yeah, what are you gonna do? So I basically got out of here after this. And as I was saying before the stream, yeah, I don't know if it's YouTube, I don't know if it's people not wanting to watch Dark Souls since Dark Souls 2 is out, and yeah, I guess I can talk about a bit. Ooh, nice. Just noticed going down here and hitting them. Now you can hit both at the same time, and it is pretty awesome when you do that. So yeah, anyway, Dark Souls 2. I say during a lot of these recordings that I didn't play Dark Souls 2. I haven't played Dark Souls 2. I've got the game, but I haven't played it yet. And, well, I guess at the time of this post-commentary, I have played it. I've beaten the game. I have got, like, 2 optional bosses left to kill. Unless I want to go into New Game Plus and skip those 2. But I am trying to get the achievements for getting all of the hexes, pyromancy, spells, miracles. Yeah, those 4. Now luckily, unlike Dark Souls 2, you don't need to get all the special weapons for an achievement. So yeah, that's the thing. And yeah, I basically just got getting all those items, which 1 requires getting rank 2 in a Covenant, 4 require getting special boss souls, which only drop in New Game Plus, along with the normal bosses, and a few more, you either get rank 3 in Covenants, or you buy them off an NPC in New Game Plus. So either I do those Covenants, or I go for the game another 2 times. Which, yeah, I don't know if I want to do that or not. But I guess a little overview of Dark Souls 2, I guess I might make a video on it, since I did make a first hour of playing it video. It was alright, I guess. It wasn't amazing. Well, it's a good game. It's not fantastic. It's not a bad game. I'll say that. There were a lot of things from Dark Souls 1 that have been dumbed down or made less complicated, and don't know. I guess I like the complexity of what was in Dark Souls 1. And oh yeah, by the way, hitting these guys with bow and arrows, hitting these guys with arrows does make fighting them a lot easier, since this was a place where I did die a couple of times, since these guys did kind of gang up on me and kill me. Yeah, I did get a few deaths here in between episodes. All because I wanted to grind for large Tynite shards to upgrade my stuff. And tabby dozy. Another 5 green Tynite shards, another 5 green Tynite shards, another Tynite shard there, and another large Tynite shard there. And I think there's a normal item around here. I guess I'll find out when I see it. Yeah, I didn't kill those two. Okie dokie, and that is a server. I never use it. Yeah, I don't know whether to keep... Actually, no, I should probably keep some items so I can upgrade them and use them for boss souls to make boss weapons, and... yeah. Now, I still don't know if I'm going to go for all of the achievements in Dark Souls 1. I probably will. But... yeah, since I am already getting them in Dark Souls 2, whenever I decide to do a playthrough, I won't be getting all the stuff. I'll be making it as efficient as possible. At least more efficient than the frickin' this game playthrough of it. Yeah. And I believe that is all of the leeches. Unless I use a bonfire and respawn them. Oh, one thing in Dark Souls 2 which is kind of like... In Dark Souls 2, enemies usually spawn 12 to 15 times. If you kill them between the 10, 12, 15 times, they stop respawning. So if you want to grind certain items, yeah, you have a certain amount of attempts, or you could use a bonfire aesthetic. Use a bonfire item, which respawns all the enemies, but in a harder difficulty. So if you're in new game, the difficulty will be set in that area where you use the bonfire to New Game Plus. If you're in New Game Plus, it'll be New Game Plus 2. Yeah, it's like... you want to keep farming these things? You can, but the enemies are going to get harder. Mind you, it does actually help when you use them. You can respawn bosses, which... for a couple of NPC side quests, you need them to survive against 3 of the however many boss fights you can summon them against, and it's like, yeah, if you die a few too many times, you won't be able to get their stuff. Well, you could kill them, but you won't follow through the quest line. And it's like, yeah, not much I can say about that. So, yeah, not really much I can say since it's coming up to... I got like 2 minutes left. Not only much I can say except, yeah, this has been pretty much me going through all of the Great Swamp. I have gotten all the items, and in between episodes I'll be grinding for the large Titanite shards, and I might as well get some green Titanite shards while I'm at it, so I can make a holy weapon, since after I go through that optional area, I decide to go back up to Filing Shrine in order to do another area before facing the boss here, since I can get something that'll help a bit more. Help me a bit more with the boss here. So, yeah, that's really all I can say. Overall, the swamp wasn't too bad thanks to DS Fix and a less full hard drive. And, yeah. Let's see, what do I use for here? What do I upgrade? I upgrade that to +5, and I upgrade that to +6. Yep, and now they take now they take Titanite chunks. So yeah, that's pretty much said everything. And I've got less than a minute left, so I guess I'll end this here. Again, sorry for the post commentary. Well, it's basically my fault for not having the mic unmuted. So yeah, I guess I'll end this here. This has been DragonofEternity going for more Dark Souls. This episode I did post commentary while I went through the Great Swamp, got items, and started getting stuff for upgrading. In between episodes I grind for large Titanite shards, and next episode I think I go down into the Great Hollow instead of fighting Kalag. So yeah, and I got 6 seconds left. And with that, until next time.